Hello there, this is Sigward Aviator here, and just cruising down 65. Got the windmills turning this morning. About 23 degrees out, 8 o'clock in the morning, and just headed to an interview with SkyWest Airlines. So I've been studying the last couple weeks and going over everything, and looking forward to the opportunity to talk with the good folks there. I'm pretty excited about it. They're a pretty neat airline. In fact, I would say out of the regional airlines in the United States, they've got to be one of the best, if not the very best, that I've heard of from both reviews that I've checked out online, as well as people, personal friends that I have that work there themselves. So definitely looking for the opportunity. Hopefully the interview goes as planned, and I say all the right stuff, or I'm the fit that they're looking for to try to make their airline a better place. And just looking forward to that opportunity for sure. If I get the offer, I'd really like to fly with the on the Embraer 170-175 would be my goal. They also fly the CRJ there as well, which would be a good jet to fly too. Both of them, I mean, you're flying a jet, you can't complain, right? In the aviation world, as a pilot, that's always an exciting thing to do. But my preference would be the 175, and so hopefully, I'm hoping for good results with the interview, that I'm a good fit and who they're looking for to fill that position, and then also secondly that I can get the jet that I want, which would be awesome. And then thirdly, I'd love to get the Chicago base. I know that I sound like a needy pilot now, always wanting a little bit more, but that would be the ultimate. And if I have to work my way up to get to those positions, I'm fine with that as well. But yeah, so first step though, get to the interview, make it through, make a good impression, just go from there. So hopefully I'll be checking back in with some good results here in a while. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Greetings all, Sigward Aviator here. Just wanted to touch back with you. I was so excited after my interview that I did last Thursday. It's now already Monday. Time flies when you're having fun. But anyway, I'm here actually with the November 206 Alfalfa. You can see right here, airplane that we use for mission work, and it's going through its annual inspection. We got the front all taken apart. I was just putting together some of the wings now. The wing panels, they had all been taken out. They're all put back together. Got a couple other things to tidy up the inside of the airplane. But you can see here, it's coming together. Got a few things. I put the rear seats back in. We're going to leave the front seats out because you can see there, you see the turn coordinator is not in there, which also helps run the autopilot for this particular aircraft, and in for some repair. So that's what's going on here today. But just thought, hey, I should touch back with you guys and tell you how the interview went. The interview, I got to Purdue University, met up with the SkyWest people there, really nice, sweet, awesome people, and got to meet with the captain that was going to interview me, Captain Steve, and got to talking with him, and came time for my interview. We went through all of that. I'm not going to say it's easy, and I'll get into more details about the gist of everything that he broke down. It got pretty intense there for a while, I'm not gonna lie, but it was really a good experience, a good learning experience for me, as well as just a good just first touch of what to expect with SkyWest and what they expect from me. And anyway, the short of the story is that they did offer me the job, and so the interview went well as far as that's concerned. Can't ask for better than that, right? And then before I even was able to make it home, I got an email from the HR lady, and she offered me a class date. So I had said that there's 3 things that I'd really like to get out of it. I said, first of all, obviously that the interview go good, and that I get the ERJ, the Embraer 175, and that I get Chicago based. Looks like I'm going to get 2 of those 3. I did get an offer, so and I'm going to accept it. And it looks like I should be able to get Chicago based relatively soon after training. The one thing though, the one catch that we do have is that they're going to want me on the CRJ. If I was going to go for the ERJ, the Embraer, which I eventually would like to fly, it would have been a longer wait to start training. There wouldn't have been a guaranteed class date available for that. And then also it would be much harder to probably hold the line right away after training as far as being able to hold the line with the ERJ versus the CRJ. And then within a year after training, after being with the company, if I still want to go to the ERJ, the Embraer 175, then I can also go ahead and transfer up to that and train for that. So I think that it's gonna work out pretty good. I'm excited to begin training. A little overwhelmed. They already sent me a whole big packet of information and some other classes to do online before even getting there, and there's a lot of information to take in, but definitely looking forward to the opportunity, looking forward to the experience, and I think it'll be all around amazing. I'm looking forward to being able to hopefully remember as much as possible through this process to maybe help some of you guys along the way whose dream it is to advance and to go onto the jets, maybe to go onto the airlines, and so on and so forth. So that's going on here. I've got a little bit of the hangar here. You can see the BMW is put away for the winter, and so is the Cool Blue. And then this is my hangar partner's airplane right here. Beautiful 172. I don't think I've ever seen a 172 quite that nice. I had a pretty awesome 172, my second airplane that I owned after I owned the 150 that I had bought from my grandpa, but I can't say mine was quite as awesome as that. Pretty close, but not quite as awesome, other than the fact that it's mine makes it a little bit nicer. But no, he's great hangar partner, couldn't ask for better with that. And then obviously the 206, which we're going through annual right now. 3 issues we've had with it that have delayed the annual a little bit is the magnetos need the 500-hour inspection done. It's going to take a little bit more time than we thought. There's a muffler plate that inside the muffler had come loose, so that's going to need to be re-welded. That's a little bit longer than obviously the 3rd thing, which we knew going into the annual, and that is the churn coordinator, but it was just a little more expensive than what I was hoping for. But hey, that's aviation, and you get used to it. So anyway, we'll be in touch. Thank you for all your support, prayers, and for watching these shows, and we'll look forward to being in touch with you guys all soon. All right, Sigward Aviator YouTube subscribers and fellow YouTube aviators, Sigward Aviator here. I'm just headed up to O'Hare right now. As you can see, the weather's not the greatest out, but some traffic's kind of jammed up this morning on the way. But this is my commute. I live over by 05 Charlie, the Griffith Marable Airport, right at the end of runway 26, where I flight instructed before I went to the airline, and then I also go there on my days off still and enjoy flying GA. There's nothing like it, can't give that up. But just a little bit of an update since my last videos with the interview and everything. I hope to get it compiled and put together for you. But yeah, I was hired into the airlines February 22nd, 2016 is when I had my class date start. I'd interviewed a couple weeks before that, and they hired me on, and I had first initially wanted to get the E175, the Embraer, but they said that would be a few months before they could get me a class date for that. But if I would start in 2 weeks from the interview, they could get me in on the CRJ, and that's what I chose to do. So I had been flying the CRJ for the last just over a year and accumulated just about right around 500 hours in the CRJ. I was on the 200, the 700, and 900 variant. I flew mostly the 200, a little bit on the 700. But then my year had come up, and I'd been with the company just over a year. I love it. It's exciting. It's a challenge for sure. But Anyway, they'd only seat locked me for a year because my request had been to be on the 175, but they said, hey, if you go ahead and start with us on the CRJ, we'll only seat lock you for a year, and then you can go ahead and transition over to the 175. So I actually debated even switching over because I really was enjoying flying the CRJ, but I chose to go ahead and go to the 175 like my original plan was, and so I finished training on that. And today I'm gonna head up to O'Hare, and we're gonna fly out of O'Hare and go to Missoula, Montana, and then fly on back. And today will be my line check, and after today, if everything goes smoothly and goes well, then I will be completely checked out on the 175 and then be released to the line and start flying it on my regular schedule. So I'm looking forward to that. It's really exciting. All my career long, I've always wanted to go into DC and be able to fly the River Visual into our nation's capital. And while I've been on IOE, I've already been able to do that. It was an amazing day, beautiful, gorgeous day. So you can really see the capital, and just flying over our nation's capital, coming in on the Freedom Arrival, and then dropping into the River Visual, and then coming in. It was just exciting. Definitely a bucket list flight off my list, and look forward to doing it again, of course. And then also I got to fly into New York City and do the expressway visual into there, into LaGuardia, and that was an exciting experience as well. So already a couple really awesome flights that I've been able to do. I'm loving the jet so far. It's a really neat, clean flying, nice, modern aircraft. So hopefully, maybe, perhaps I'll, if some of you guys are flying out of O'Hare or cutting through O'Hare and you're flying United Express, make sure to stick your head up there in the cockpit and say hello to us. Look forward to seeing you out there. Hopefully you're all doing well. And Oshkosh is coming up, folks. So Oshkosh 2017. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys there on the end of July. Let me know, comment below. Let me know what kind of aircraft we're flying in, whether it's a 150, a 152, a 172, a 182. The 206 I'm hoping to be able to take up there for a few days. Maybe you're flying in a Piper Warrior or Bonanza, or maybe you've got a little light twin, you're going to come in there in a 310, or maybe a Duchess or a Seneca, or maybe you're flying something else that's really cool, maybe a little Cub or something. Let me know what you're doing. Or another thing that I'd like to do this time at Oshkosh, out of all the years I've been to Oshkosh, I've been going there since, good grief, the last 9 or 10 years, something like that. And I've never been over to the seaplane base. And that is another thing that's on my bucket list. I've got 3 type ratings now, and obviously I've got my, commercial license, my CFI, CFII, my MEI, all of those things. But one of my next certificates that I'd like to get, I would love to get my seaplane rating and get that added on there as well. So we'll see if that happens. But I'd like to get over there, Oshkosh, and maybe bounce over there to the seaplane. So maybe some of you watchers or viewers are already flying around in seaplanes, and you'll be over there. Make sure to let me know where you are, and I'll make sure to come over and look you guys up. Hopefully you're all having a great time. Fly safe out there. Keep on learning, and I look forward to seeing you guys either on the channel or on your channels on YouTube, or maybe at the AOPA event, or hopefully at Oshkosh as well. So take care, have a good one, and look forward to seeing you around. Well, good news, just passed my line check, headed back from O'Hare, got checked out on the E175, what we call the Mini Dreamliner, and looking forward to flying that out of O'Hare. We took off this morning and flew out to Missoula, Montana, and a little bit dreary taking off out of O'Hare this morning. Also coming into Missoula there was rain and up in the mountainous terrain there, but we had a good flight, came back in here, had a little bit of thunderstorms just south of Chicago that we had to divert around on our way there. It was just to the southwest of Chicago. but made it in, and now it's turning into a beautiful evening here in Chicagoland. So it's Friday, looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Make sure to comment, let me know if you have any exciting news, any new aircraft that you got checked out in, or any new ratings or certificates that you have received. And look forward to seeing you around, maybe at an AOPA event, or maybe at Oshkosh. It's coming up. So let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Just wanted to share the good news.